The cats. And, you know, we got almost the whole series of Oscar and Emmy. Obviously, I didn't bring the Christmas one. Oh, thank you, Mech. So this, it's a painter, an artist, who actually started up a dog rescue that I talked about before called Mutt Engine. So he was selling these shirts to benefit Mutt Engine. You know, and like I said, he's an artist, and all these are his paintings. So, okay. We'll give it a couple more minutes. I did not bring, hello Cat B, I did not bring my phone in, so I probably should go get it. So, just in case I hear some good news. Hello, Kimby. Egypt. Maryland. Hey, you'll get to hear me talk to my brother before I do this because I got some big news. Hi, Carol. Oh, bless you. That's kind of candy. Yep. All right. Since my brother's not answering, I guess I'll tell you. I put a bid on a condo in Cranford, and it is perfect for me. It is like really close to my brother. It's within walking distance. It's perfect for me. And I bid a ridiculous amount of money for it, and they accepted my offer. So, let me see if my mother's watching. I'm sure she might be watching. So, where are you, Mom? So, this is part of the reason why I was late. Because I've been trying to, you know, do this. Oh, that's my mom's mobile number. Let's see if that works. Thank you, Linda. I'm glad to be here. We're calling my mom.
Hello.
Hey, I'm at the rescue. I'm at the rescue center. Can you see me?
See you?
Yeah, I'm waving.
No, why?
Because I have officially been accepted for the condo in Cranford.
Oh, no shit.
Hey, watch your language. I told you I'm at the rescue center.
Oh, was I on speakerphone?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't tell me that part.
Yeah, so just wanted to let you know. So I still have to iron everything out, but they accepted my offer. Yes, it's very exciting. So.
Oh my God, I'm so happy for you.
Yes, thanks.
Yeah. Okay, so how much do you have to go over?
We'll talk about that. So,
Oh, all right.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
That's actually really, really exciting. I really, really wanted this place. It was perfect for me. Now, it's really, really expensive. You know, and it's got HOA fees. Yeah, I'm at the rescue center. You know, my mother just turned 80, so she doesn't hear real well. So, all right. One of the things that I've been doing every week that I'm here is I've been bringing over a lot of stuff that I'm donating because I'm trying to, I have so many cat things. I don't need them all. So that's what I've been doing. So I expect my brother to call me, and I'm going to be closer to him, which is, All right, so the first book we're going to read, yeah, it was funny. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Mike Abe. Yeah, no yard work. It's really close to town. Oh, this is my brother. Hello, newest resident of Cranford, New Jersey. So yes, I got Riverside. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, so I probably need to call you back in an hour. I wanted to let you know. But yeah, Shari texted me and let me know. But yeah, she's on seeing a Broadway show tonight, so maybe we might talk a little later. But yep, they accepted my offer. Yep, thanks. And I did, and I'm at the rescue center. We got 300 people watching, so I made the mistake of putting Mom on speakerphone, and she made a couple curses. All right, I'll talk to you later. All righty, bye-bye. Woohoo! All right, so we got some business to do. So we're gonna read Oscar and Emmy Visit Grandma, since my mother decided that she wanted to curse in front of us. Oh man. Yes, Dana, I'm really excited. Thank you, Douglas. I really thought she was watching, because she watches a lot of times. So, this is for all animal lovers who take care of pets when people travel, especially family, friends, neighbors, boarders, and vets. You allow us to enjoy our time away while knowing our fur family is safe and loved. Thank you, everybody. This is wonderful. For my sister, Caitlin, and her fur babies. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And, it's a good move for me. Yeah, Skip, I'm going to miss you guys too, but I'm never going to be far away. I'm always going to be, watching FFRC. I'm going to, and I don't know if I'm going to have to come into work, but, work is 120 miles away from here. So maybe I can pop up here every now and then. I don't know. But, wow. Thank you, Mike Abe. Thank you, Noah. All right. Please, Mom, can't we sneak Oscar and Emmy on the ship? I'm worried they'll be lonely without us for a whole week, Abby says. Mom, we can hide them in our backpacks. Charlie, that certainly would be an adventure, but we've made plans for them to stay with Grandma Mary. Oh, yeah, Douglas? Well, considering I was born and raised in Philadelphia, and I really know South Jersey pretty well, this will be interesting to be living in North Jersey. So, what happens if Grandma isn't home to watch them? Asked Charlie. Families who have pets have a few options when they travel. Dogs and cats can stay at the boarding kennel, says Mom. A neighbor could come over to watch them every day, Abby suggests. Yes, but how wonderful that we have Grandma, Mom says. She adores Oscar and Emmy and loves to give them lots of attention. Plus, Grandma already has everything they need. I appreciate that, Cat B. So, time to go, Dad announces. Abby calls Oscar and Emmy to their crate. Oh, yeah? Well, I'll be closer to you, Carol. I'll be like 500 miles closer to you. It's okay, Oscar. I know you don't like car rides. We're almost to Grandma's house, says Abby. Give me my sweet grandkitties. Good thing you left me someone to love while you're away. I'll miss you. Bon voyage. Grandma opens their cage and Oscar and Emmy run off to explore. Knowing it takes them a day to get comfortable, she gives them some space. After a while, Grandma calls out, Oscar, Emmy, where are you all hiding? It's time to eat. You know, it's funny because we had a cat named Salem that we used to call Emmy. So I always make the inflection that I would say when I would call Emmy. Emmy, Emmy. Oscar looks at Emmy. He's hungry and he wants to eat. Thank you, P&W, Lisa. Yeah, and like I said, I'll be really close to my brother. This condo, hello, Caden. My niece's best friend lives in the same condo, so it's wonderful. I am so happy, and it's a beautiful place. So, matter of fact, I'm going to have to show you. Da, 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 da. Where are you? Oh, I guess I should go to realtor.com. Let's go to Zillow. Let's see. So this is actually the place. So it's a really, I mean, what I really like about it is it doesn't look like those newfangled condos that are like built on top of each other, so it's really, really nice. I'm so happy. Look how big that living space is. So, but boy, did I have to bid way over the asking price. Way over. So, but I got it. So Oscar looks at Emmy. He's hungry and he wants to eat. Emmy is still too nervous with the unfamiliar surroundings to come out yet. When Oscar starts to leap out, Emmy grabs his tail, so he won't leave her. Oscar and Emmy wait until the house is dark and quiet to come out and eat. Again, wonderful pictures. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how big the windows are, because one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to buy brand new cat towers and trash the ones I have now. I mean, I've had the other, they've made mincemeat of the cat towers I have now. As soon as the sun rises, Oscar presses his nose to the window to observe a lizard. Yes, I get it too. Emmy's eyes grow wide as she stares at a mother bird feeding her baby. The cats quickly turned their heads to watch a squirrel chasing another across the grass. Thank you, Ms. M. Thank you, thank you. I'll tell you, and you know, the first condo that I bid on, I was really, really struggling because I'd have to give up some of my cats, and I really felt awful about that, and I felt really relieved when they didn't accept my offer, because I really, yeah. So I made the decision then. 6 cats are coming with me, so that's, the other thing is this is all hardwood floors. It'll be easy to clean up. We don't have to worry about carpet. Just wonderful, 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 wonderful. I'm really, this is a really, really good move, and I did not want to pass this up. So, and Oscar and Emmy look with wonder as a strange shadow scurries across the patio to a flower bed. Thank you, Carol. At sunset, Oscar watches as Grandma makes an extra bowl of cat food and sets it aside. Oscar and Emmy begin eating their dinner, but Oscar is curious about that other bowl outside. Who could it be for? Does Grandma have an outdoor cat? Oscar walks over to the door just in time to see the strange animal he'd seen earlier walk up to eat. Oh my! Oh my, the opossum's back, Grandma exclaims. Emmy runs over to join Oscar. This is funny because I feed a kitty cats outside, and every now and then there is an opossum that comes out and eats. I forgot to feed them tonight. Ah, damn. Well, I'll feed them when I get home. It's been just a crazy day today, so I really haven't had time to do much, and I've been, we had, they said the best and final offers in today, so we had to do it, and I was, you know what, I've been rejected too many times. Yep. And it's a condo, so I'm purchasing, the condo, and it's a, it's in a floodplain too, but Douglas, I'd have to give away, I'd have to give out my mom and baby, which Jessie and her mom Magnolia, and I felt really, really awful about that. I don't know, Mike Abe. My target is towards the end of June, and that's always been my target. But there's a lot of other moving parts to this, so I don't know if they're ready to settle now. I'm ready to settle. I mean, so. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So she sent the message at 7:51. Okay. So we'll see what happens. All right. The next morning, Grandma's phone rings. It's Abby calling on video chat. Oscar rubs up against the phone while Emmy looks over Grandma's shoulder. Hi, Oscar and Emmy. Be good and have fun with Grandma. No, KB, it's not even up for sale yet. But I've been getting it ready. Boxing and things like that. So it'll be going up probably soon. I'm going to call the realtor tomorrow or Friday, probably Friday. Just because I have just been deluged in work. Now that they are used to Grandma, Oscar and Emmy stay close to her for the next couple of days. Now look how cute this picture is of the kitty sleeping on. See, that's what happens every day for me. Every night. All right. with Gallant. Except Gallant wants to sleep between my legs. You know, he likes that little space. So, well, and here's the other thing and I haven't heard back yet, but I don't know if you guys follow Justin, Fire Survivor, who was very, very popular and was very active on Facebook, but hasn't really been active lately. Justin, Fire Survivor, has a friend in Gallup because they both were fire survivors. So I actually sent her, who runs that rescue, an email to say, hey, maybe I can help you, you know, do some volunteer work or something. So we'll see. When Grandma goes outside the garden, she tells them, you two stay inside. I'll be back in a little while. When Grandma is done working in her yard, she is carrying so many flowers that she struggles to open the door. Oscar runs to greet Grandma and accidentally trips her. Oscar tries to soothe Grandma as she slowly stands. Oscar and Emmy watch sadly as Grandma grabs her keys and purse, then drives away quickly. Now, how many of you have had this issue where the cats do not move? They don't move out of the way and you trip. I was moving the filing cabinet because I'm going to go through the files to see if I need to save anything, and if not, and if I don't need it, I'm going to get rid of the filing cabinet. But it was heavy, and I was carrying it, and wouldn't you know that two of the cats decided to plop down where I was working, and I almost stepped on them. Yes, Ms. M, I am going to have movers do this. I plan basically what we did when we moved from Virginia to Defiance. You know, they're going to come in and do some packing, and they're also going to move all of the stuff. But the only things that I am going to put in the car are the cats, some cat stuff, the litter boxes, and probably like I have an aero bed, so I don't really expect I think it'll take a day or two or maybe even three before the movers would even get to the condo. So my target, Skip, is the week of the 20th. So, all right. So, Grandma's driving. Later, Grandma returns and Oscar hides. He feels bad for tripping her. Actually, Douglas, I have a New Jersey Easy Pass. I actually bought the Jersey Easy Pass a few years ago when I was visiting my brother for Thanksgiving. And I still have it, and it's the New Jersey Easy Pass, so it's going to be home. My Easy Pass will be home. Oscar, are you okay? I'm not mad at you. I'll even give you a special treat. Upon hearing the can open, Oscar comes out of hiding and joins Emmy to enjoy the gravy-covered chicken. The next day, while Oscar and Emmy cozy up to Grandma, they hear her on the phone with the vet. Thank you, doctor. Oscar's not limping, can jump like normal, and definitely has his appetite. I'll call again if there's any changes. Grandma tells the cats, the vet suggested I get collars with bells so I can hear you coming. Yeah, right. I can just imagine putting collars with bells for my guys. That night, Oscar waits at the glass door for the opossum to appear again. Don't worry, Oscar, my opossum never misses a night of treats at my house. Sure enough, the opossum walks into the patio to eat. Oscar and Emmy can't take their eyes off him. When Grandma gets the mail the next morning, she shows the cats a postcard. It's from your family. Well, Saturday is tomorrow. I only have one more day with my favorite grandkitties. It says, greetings from Jamaica. Dear Grandma, we are having fun on the cruise. We got a few souvenirs for us, you, and even Oscar and Emmy. See you Saturday. Love, Abby and Charlie. On Saturday afternoon, Grandma, Oscar, and Emmy are watching the bird's nest by the front door. They are happy to see the family's car pull into the driveway. Grandma, what happened to your arm? Is it broken? Asks Charlie. Grandma replies, no, I just sprained it when I tripped over Oscar. It's a good reminder that I need to watch where I'm going since I'm not used to pets in my home. Dad says to Grandma, I am so sorry. I'm glad you and Oscar are okay. We really appreciate you taking such good of our cats. No problem. When is your next trip so Oscar and Emmy can visit again? We've had so much fun watching all my yard critters. Abby hands Grandma a necklace. I hope you like our matching necklaces. I see Oscar and Emmy got new necklaces too. What are you looking at? Huh? After I finish this, we're going to take a kitty break. Later on at home, Charlie gives Oscar and Emmy a catnip souvenir. Mom says it's fun to go on a trip, but I love coming back home. Yep. Oh, absolutely. The sentimental items. And, you know, I have pared down so much. I don't even know what sentimental items I have anymore other than the cats. Dad says, I think Oscar and Emmy have fun visiting Grandma, too. Oscar and Emmy might have had a bigger adventure than us, Abby giggles, but I'm glad that we're together again. All right, it's time for a cat break. So, who is coming? Aha! Hi! Would you like to see your fan? There we go. Says, hi. Hi, everybody. Says, I'm getting bigger. I'm not that small little munchkin that you saw before because I'm getting big. I'm getting big. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hi, Spring. Is that Boop? I believe that is Boop. Hi, Spring. All right, Boop. Let's, Whoa, hey. Boy, you are a little rascal. Whoa. You're really, really hard to hold on to. Canby. Hi, Canby. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Canby. I was here when you came here. Well, actually, you were here for like a week or 2 weeks. Oh, nobody wants me to pick them up. That doesn't make me happy. Yeah. Oh, he's really hard. Hey, Spring. Can I show you to the cam? Come here. Come here. That's a Springy. Or it's a Spring. All right. I was like, get away from me. Get away from me. All right, so the next book. From my hometown of Philadelphia. The Colony Cats. Be kind to cats. Hi, my name is Bug. I live outside with lots of other feral cats in a big city called Philadelphia. Today, I am going to teach you all about feral cats and help you understand us better. What is feral, you ask? Feral means that we are very shy and scared. If you get too close, we may run away and hide. It is not because we are mean or don't like you. It's because we have never been socialized or taught how to interact with people. Always remember not to touch, pet, or pick up a feral cat. So, contest. Which cat here at FFRC did they think was feral? And I could give you another hint, but I'm not going to. But one of the cats that is here and has been here for a while, they mistakenly thought was a feral cat. So let's see if anybody can guess that. Ms. M got it. Asha! Asha, they thought was feral. And if you ever look at Asha, Asha's got the feral ear tip. She's been spayed and neutered. They thought Asha was feral because of her leg problem, where she was very upset. She was probably biting and, because she was in pain. But you would never know. You would never know. After she got her leg amputated, a different cat. So yes, it has been Asha. Asha is the right answer. We have two caregivers named Chris and Kia who come to visit us twice a day. They come every day, even when it's raining or snowing, because they love us very much. Yeah. And, Corley's got her own story, basically frozen to a porch. And then she ended up losing a couple legs because of the frostbite, They bring us lots of yummy food, water, and treats. Some of us hide in the bushes when they arrive, while others rub against their legs. Music and cats. Yep. But we are always happy to see them. Sometimes we even purr and wag our tails to show them how much we love them. Yeah, January of 2014, so God, 8 years ago. Chris and Kia like to sing to us sometimes while they are feeding us, and we really enjoy it. Sometimes we sing back to them in our very own way. Meow, meow, meow. At night, if it was cold, snowing, or raining outside, we sleep in our really cool feral cat shelters that our caregivers made for us. And then it gives us the instructions on how to make these cat shelters. What are you doing, whack job? And just an FYI, whack job is what I call my cats. It's a term of endearment. Weirdo is another term of endearment. So cut the hole in the outside, fill with straw, and then cozy cat. They are like little houses for cats. They are filled with lots of straw that keeps us warm, cozy, and dry. You may have noticed by now, I just was talking about this, that I have one pointy ear and one squared ear. The squared ear is called an ear tip. That means that our caregivers took us to the animal hospital and the veterinarian spayed the females and neutered the males so that we cannot have any litters of kittens. Spaying and neutering keeps us happy and healthy. The veterinarian also gave us vaccinations and an ear tip. After the veterinarian spayed or neutered us, our caregivers returned us to our outdoor home a couple days later. You know, Douglas, it's funny that you mentioned mice, because we used to have a cat named Ginger. And our house in Pennsylvania, every now and then we'd get field mice. The stupidest and worst decision ever made was the mouse who would come into the house, because Ginger would torture them. And it just really, really bad. And there was a couple times I had to pry the mouse open, from her mouth, because she was holding on to the tail and she was dropping it and running it. A little bad. I remember the one time it was like, Ginger, out, get it out. And I'll tell you, that one mouse, I don't know if he survived, but he was beat up really, really bad. I ended up letting him go outside. I don't know if he survived, but Ginger was a good mousing. The rest of the cats in my house, I don't even know if they know what a mouse is. Spaying and neutering keeps us happy and healthy. The veterinarian also gives us vaccinations and an ear tip. After the veterinarian spayed or neuter us, our caregivers return us to our outdoor home a couple days later. We all had names. We all liked to hang out with each other and nap together. We are all best friends. Feral cats like to have fun too. Some of the things that I enjoy doing are napping in the grass, bird watching, chasing insects, and watch people walk by. I hope that you all learned a lot today about feral cats, but most importantly, I hope that you will always remember to be kind to all cats, even feral cats like myself. We all deserve love and respect. If you see a cat outside, never try to chase or scare it away. Do not try to touch or pick it up. And always tell an adult. Do not chase, do not scare. Always tell an adult. Maybe when you were all grown up, you could help cats in your own neighborhood by being a caregiver for feral cats or a veterinarian. The correct way to spell cats is C-A-T-S. This group is about our group of feral cats that we have named the Colony, K-O-L-O-N-Y, cats, K-A-T-S. All right, and Colony Cats is on Facebook, and quite a few folks from FFRC follow them and follow their adventures. They do such a great job in taking care of. I think they have 7, or they go to 7 different feral cat colonies in Philadelphia to feed them and things like that. And just like every place, they get overwhelmed a lot, because this is the time, kitten season. They're always trying to spay and neuter the mom, and then the babies they're trying to find fosters for. Feral cats live all over the world, not just in Philadelphia. This is a feeding station. A feeding station keeps food and water safe from rain and snow. When a feral cat needs to go to the veterinarian, their caregiver will trap them in a feral cat trap. It does not hurt or harm them. It is a safe way to transport them to and from the animal hospital. Facts, feral facts. Not all feral cats have an ear tip. A veterinarian is a doctor for cats and other animals. The process of taking a feral cat to the veterinarian and have them spayed or neutered and returning them to their outdoor home is called TNR. TNR stands for Trap, Neuter, Release. And then you got Meet the Colony Cats. Now this book was written 5 years ago, so some of these kitties have since passed on. I think Bug is still there. Oh, thank you, Douglas. I think Bug is still there. Also, another inky cat that they care is named Darth Vader. What a great name, huh? Who's up there? What are you doing up there, Springy? What are you doing up there? All right. I'm going to read one more book and then I'm going to call it a night. I have been like go for like 36 hours. And today for work, I mean, I didn't even get a lunch. I was so busy, and that's not good. You know what I snacked on? I snacked on potato chips while I was in these meetings. So, all right, so we're going to read more Oscar and Emmy. Oscar and Emmy weather a hurricane. Now, Oscar and Emmy are real live cats. Their mom and dad live in Houston. So you know that Houston is a hotbed for hurricanes. Hi, Becky. Hooray! No school tomorrow, Abby and Charlie exclaim. The twins scoop up their cats, Oscar and Emmy, and jump around in celebration. Your dad and I don't have to go to work either, Mom says. Everyone is going to be busy preparing for the storm. Thank you, Mike Abe. I tried. Actually, right now I'm a little warm, so just a little warm. These guys are weird. Hey, guys, what are you doing? There's like a little kitten convention going on in the steps here. What is going on? And Spring is supervising from up on top of the refrigerator. That night, Mom and Dad take out 2 emergency kit boxes. The twins read the lists of items out loud while Mom and Dad replace the expired food. Abby says, I love that Oscar and Emmy have their own emergency kit. Animals have to be prepared too. As Emmy sniffs one of the boxes, Oscar jumps in the other. So here's a disaster kit for pets. Litter box, food and water, collar, paperwork, crate, medications, toys, and photos. Hello, Ed Power. Hello. The next day, Oscar and Emmy watch the storm updates. Hello, Egypt. Hello, Egypt. Come on out. Here we go. You'll see him. There he is. Charlie says, at school, we learned that a Category 4 hurricane is very dangerous. Dad points at the screen. Look how far those bands extend. This hurricane is going to affect the state's coastal area. I feel bad for all the people living there, said Abby. Over the weekend, the hurricane brings lots of strong rain, wind, and thunder sounds, scaring Oscar and Emmy. Thud! Splat! Boom! Oscar stays close to Abby, while Emmy stays far away from the windows. After the power blinks a few times, Charlie says, I'm surprised we still have electricity. Mom replies, even if we lose power, we are well prepared. Our phones are charged, the flashlights have new batteries, and we have extra gas for the grill. Suddenly, the tornado alerts on the television and phones start going off simultaneously. And Oscar and Emmy run away from the loud noises. Those of you who have gotten those tornado warnings on your phone, I get it. Those things are scary. Charlie exclaims, "We need to hide in a bathroom." "You're right," says Abby. They immediately follow the steps they learned at school in case of an emergency. Mom, Abby, and Charlie quickly go to the downstairs bathroom in the middle of the house. Dad picks up Oscar and Emmy along the way. As soon as the severe weather alert ends, the family comes out of the bathroom, but the weather alerts continue through the evening. That little boop needs his nose booped. "Looks like we'll have to sleep in the bathroom to make sure we're safe," said Mom. She prepares the bathroom to make it more comfortable for the long night ahead. "Kids, get your favorite blankets." Yes, Darth Vader is one of the colony cats. Another inky cat. So check out... hello, Leandro. Good night. And glad you're watching from Brazil. In the morning, the family emerges from the bathroom. "The winds have slowed down," said Dad. Oscar and Emmy are happy to be free from the cramped space. They explore the house, and after seeing everything is in place, they take their morning nap. Charlie tells Abby, "Emmy looks so cute when she sleeps with her tongue out." Abby replies, "Look how twisted Oscar's body is when he sleeps." Yes. So if you ever go to Colony Cats' Facebook page, one of their cats is named Darth Vader. The next day, city officials announce a mandatory evacuation for certain areas. "We have to evacuate," Dad says. "There could be flooding here." Mom replies, "Let's gather some supplies to take with us. Then we'll have to move what we can upstairs, just in case our house floods." Oscar and Emmy look bewildered by the parade of activity up and down the stairs. When the car is packed, Abby calls, "Oscar, Emmy, time to go." Oscar and Emmy show up carrying their favorite treat bag and toy. After Abby puts the cats in their crate, everyone gets in the car. They head off to Grandma Mary's house, where they will be safe. Work and school are canceled for an entire week. The family plays games, watches television, and goes online to pass the time. Mom finds a new internet group, Hurricane Harvey Book Club, where people post videos of themselves reading their favorite books. Abby suggests, "Why don't we make our own video with Oscar and Emmy?" On the news, they see reports of people going through the flooded streets searching for stranded pets. Oscar perks his ears at the sound of meowing on the television, and Emmy pats the screen with her paw. After 5 days of rain, tornado alerts, and flash flood warnings, the sun is finally shining, and Oscar and Emmy bask in its rays. Mom calls one of the neighbors, who informs her that the street isn't flooded. The twins cheer, "Yay!" Dad replies, "We'll have to wait until the roads are clear to return home." Egypt is... The next day, Mom takes the twins to help a family from church whose home was flooded. Meanwhile, Grandma Mary suggests to Dad, "Let's Let's bake some cookies for local shelters and first responders. Oscar inspects the floor for any crumbs that drop, while Emmy watches curiously from a chair. Is that you? No, you're there, Egypt. Okay. I don't know who, is that Boop? Boop! The next day, it's finally safe to return home. The twins hug and thank Grandma Mary. There it is, Boop. Oscar and Emmy are not excited to get back in the crate for their car ride, but they are happy to be going home. The family arrives at their house, and they are relieved to see that everything is nice. The cats proceed to sniff their surroundings. Dad says, "Wow, our house has been spared from flooding." Charlie adds, "Yeah, Dad, but many people weren't so lucky." Mom says, "Let's do more to help others who aren't as lucky as us." Abby adds, "And maybe something for all of the animals too. We could teach others about disaster kits for their pets." Mom says, "Well, as horrible as this week has been, we certainly have learned some valuable lessons." And then there's some Hurricane Harvey facts. According to the National Hurricane Center, a Category 4 hurricane has sustained winds of 120 to 156 miles an hour. Catastrophic damage will occur. Well-built framed houses can sustain severe damage with loss of most of the roof structure and or some exterior walls. Most trees will be snapped or uprooted and power poles down, isolating some isolate residential areas. Power outages will last weeks to possibly months. Most of the area will be uninhabitable for a while. In August 2017, Hurricane Harvey was the first hurricane of a Category 3 or 4, or Category 3 or higher, to hit U.S. soil in 12 years. It had been 10 years since a strong hurricane hit Texas. This family's home was spared from flooding, but many people were not as lucky, as many homes, cars, businesses, and schools were flooded. According to the National Hurricane Center, Hurricane Harvey caused $125 billion in damage, affecting 13 million people in 5 states. Hurricane Harvey caused at least 88 deaths, damaged over 200,000 homes, while destroying almost 13,000 of them, and flooded 1 million cars. Several areas outside Houston recorded over 50 inches of rain, with many places receiving over 30 inches of rain. The National Weather Service office in Houston issued 156 tornado warnings during the storm, with more than 30 actual tornadoes. Since the storm was no longer a hurricane when it moved over Houston, it didn't have the strong winds that normally cause people to lose electricity. As such, many areas that did not flood were fortunate and still had power throughout the storm. Yes, Skip, and when I lived by Virginia Beach, that was always a possibility. Usually once or twice a year, I'd have to gather up all the yard stuff. Yeah, Stacy, I was late today, so that's why we're having a late story time. We should be back to regular schedule next week. And just also an FYI, I am going to check with Megan probably tomorrow, maybe Friday, and we're going to see if we could have a live, a Facebook Live going on from the Cove. I think she's going to say yes, but it's probably something we're going to do right on FFRC Chatter's page. So, we did it before. It was a really big hit that I could show you different places. Plus, Walter. Everybody needs to meet Walter. Walter. So, many local businesses and churches opened up as shelters for people who had nowhere to go when they evacuated, while restaurants and stores donated food and supplies. Many people were involved in rescuing those who were trapped by the flooding waters. In addition to first responders, like police, firefighters, and military, there were civilians with boats or lifted or elevated trucks who rescued people and animals. The Cajun Navy from Louisiana is a group of citizens with boats for rescue missions who travel to wherever there are floods. How cool is that? The Cajun Navy. That's cool. Neighbors help neighbors, and people from all over the country either donate money or go to the affected areas to help clean up and rebuild. When the sun came out and the media stopped covering Hurricane Harvey, that doesn't mean the danger was over. Many neighborhoods were still flooded, while many others feared being flooded when the various rivers and bayous in Houston, nicknamed the Bayou City, reached their cresting point. The highest level of the water is expected to go. Huge animal rescue centers were set up for anyone who was separated from their pets. Animal rescue organizations from all over the state and beyond volunteered to help clear the shelters before the storm or take the strays and unclaimed animals after the storm. During the storm, organizations like Friends for Life helped area shelters process the intake of evacuees with pets. So, that'll be it for today. We will be back to the normal times next week. Hopefully, if I call my mother, she won't curse in front of you. Thank you, everybody. I'm sorry about your stepfather, Stacy. So everybody have a great night. Hopefully I won't trip over anything this time.